Folk, I was trying to decide if I should go live or just do a video and just upload it. And I decided to go live. Um, Few thoughts regarding this whole COVID-19 thing. One, as a barber who has my own stuff in my apartment, I am standing in solidarity with my clients. And y'all see all this? Y'all see all this? I have access to tools. I ain't cutting my hair in solidarity because this thing is serious. Now, I understand that everybody's story, everybody's situation is different. For me, there is absolutely no haircut, no styling, no whatever that's worth your health or my health. None. Most of us should be, unless we're essential, should be on a stay-at-home order. We have nowhere to go. And ain't no point in trying to be cute for social media. Let folks see who you really are. Let folks see how you really look. I mean, this is what it is. This is this unkept. I mean, I know I'm cute. I'm just going to say it. I'm cute. So this can be done. But I am still getting requests. I'm still getting questions about whether I'm cutting from home. And I'm actually frustrated because one thing I know for sure is that as soon as we all stay our asses at home, the sooner we do that and get this thing under control, the sooner we can resume our normal life, or at least get back to what our new normal is going to be. I miss going to work. I miss being with my clients. I miss myself looking good and making other folk feel good and look good. But this is something we have to do until we get this thing under control. I keep seeing all these barbers and stylists still going out to do work. Let me tell you, that's absolutely selfish. It's selfish, it's selfish, it's selfish, and it's dangerous. Again, if you're following this thing, it can lay dormant, or people can be asymptomatic for up to 2 weeks. So you go in and get your hair cut, get your hair done, whatever the case may be, and everything's fine and then this, that, and another. And the next week, you're laying in the hospital, or you're dead, or your client is. And so, again, like I said on another post, the main ones who are running out here trying to be cute and not obeying these rules of social distancing and only being out when it's necessary, they're the main ones without insurance. So y'all are going to be, either family is going to be asking us to bury you or go fund me for your medical bills. Now, I have to say, again, everybody's story is different. There are some people that absolutely cannot afford to work. They have to go and make things happen. They have to eat. They have to, they have to pay bills and other. But one thing I know, there's no jail for debtors. Ain't nobody gonna throw you in jail for missing a payment or for your credit going bad. This is not a national, this is a worldwide crisis. And as you see, the numbers in other places where they're staying at home, where they're adhering to it, the numbers are going down, or at least stagnating. We're the only ones that still have all these spiking numbers because people refuse to sit their stupid asses down. And I'm just going to call it what it is. There are a lot of, let me speak to my profession. There are barbers and stylists still going out here posting about doing this and doing that, doing the third, and they don't need it. They're just greedy. And at what cost? See, my thing is this. My health is too important. It's way more important than a goddamn hairdo. Now, if somebody else, I love my clients. My clients, y'all, I hope y'all know I love y'all. But if your haircut is that important and you want to go to somebody else and possibly risk your health, their health, or the health of their family, that's on y'all. I'm not doing it. I have too much. First of all, I've overcome too much, and I have too much more to live for. I'm not risking it over no haircut, over no meet up for a drink. That'll all be there when this stuff is over. I'm trying to guarantee that I make it on the other side of this. And when I hear the stories of, first of all, I'm looking on my timeline. Let me speak for myself. At my age, I feel like I've had way more than my share of deaths, even before Corona, before COVID-19, coming up on 49. And then to watch my timeline to see all these people sad because they're losing loved ones and co-workers behind this. And again, even some people who are doing the best they can, it's the stuff that happened 2 and 3 weeks ago that you still have to keep in mind of where you've been, where you went, this and the other. So I'm advising you, especially, again, my profession, haircuts, hanging out, because when I go to the store, again, I do essential stuff. I need this, I run to the store and get it, and I try to get everything in one trip. But I see the way people are out BSing, and even if you're out for exercise, a lot of people are still not practicing social distancing. People just don't get it. And then this is the other thing. I keep seeing all this ignorant, stupid misinformation. And y'all are forwarding this stuff and sharing this stuff, and it's the dumbest shit ever heard. It doesn't even make sense to an elementary school kid. And y'all are sharing this stuff. If it didn't come from the CDC or Dr. Fauci, I don't care about it. And then these remedies, and you mix this and smell this and this holistic. Bruh. Sis. Knock it off. I mean, sharing misinformation or sharing the wrong information is just as dangerous as the damn virus. I mean, come on, we got to do better, y'all. So I'm just saying, this is a time, there are a lot of things. This is a time to really assess ourselves and our situations and what our needs, our wants, whatever, all that stuff. Is a time, I look at it from a perspective, like I said, I'm fortunate. I know a lot of my friends are fortunate in certain ways where they have money saved up or what have you, or they have spaces or partners or help or along the way. But there's a thing that I've said forever, that I will never be homeless. And I really believe that in my heart, because I look at it from the perspective of, I put out enough positivity in the universe that would never happen to me. Now, this was long before I ever heard of a COVID-19. But I look at it from a perspective now, this is a game changer in all of our lives. And if, for whatever reason, you feel like you have to go out and work because there are not people in your life who will say, yo, I know this has hit you hard. I got you, fam, until we get through this. We're going to get through this together. I ain't got a whole lot, but it's something I'll let you share this with me. I'll let you share that with me. It's a hard place, and for some people, it's their reality. They're in this thing by themselves. So now is a point even to just look at stuff and say, I've got to do better, even if it's just being a better person, being nicer to people, being more loving, being more kind, being more understanding. So there's something like this ever in our life happens again, and I haven't saved up enough, saved up enough money, or saved up enough time. I've got enough support. I've got enough help going back and forth so that I don't have to go out here and risk my health being out here in the midst. Because again, I'm going back to me. I see folk out here who are just greedy, selfish, and ignorant. And they're just trying to get by, hoping that they're going to do the right thing and this thing is not going to get them whatever it could be. But the reality is, you are putting your health and other people's health at risk. And for what? Ain't nobody gonna die because they got a bad haircut, or because they don't look good, or because they hair done grew all over well, mine don't grow all the way up in there, but if I got all my tools here, I'm standing in solidarity, because this is how serious this thing is. I want you all to get, you need to sit down, stay by yourself, or at least practice social distancing. Stay in the house until we get this thing under control. There's new information coming out here every single day, but until we understand what's going on, if we don't know what to do, the best thing to do is just sit your ass down. We at least recognize that is slowing down the infection rates. But so many people, and again, I'm trying not to get my pressure up, but it's very frustrating to see people out here doing stupid, non-essential stuff. And let me tell you something. These, again, everybody's different. Let me start with that. Let me go back to that. Everybody's different. But I see people running out here and, people say like, well, my barber came to me. If your barber came to you, he went somewhere else too. You ain't the only client he's servicing. And wherever he went along the way, he could have picked up something. He could have picked up something at the last house he went to, or whatever the case may be. So even though he came to you and you didn't have to go out, he may be carrying something. She may be carrying something. Whatever the case may be. The point is, if it's not essential, if it's not your food or your medicine, things of that nature, you don't need to be out. You go out and exercise, you take your little walk or whatever the case may be, or do your little push-ups in an isolated park, or at least a park where you've got a good 12, 13 feet away from the next person, and just be mindful of what's going on. This thing is crazy for all of us, and everybody wants to get back to work. Everybody wants to get back to normal, but we're not going to get there if y'all don't do what y'all need to do right now. This is about a sacrifice. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people who don't know or don't want to sacrifice. They want the rewards, but they don't want to do the work. And so this is where the work starts. We have to stay at home. We have to get this thing under control. There are too many people, young and old, dying. When I look at the videos of the people and the pain they've been going through, even the people that came through on the other side, and it's not killing everybody, but you don't know. You don't know if it's gonna kill you or not. And from the videos I've been seeing of the people who've dealt with the pain, it's not worth it. It is just not worth it. Let's, on the other side, let's crack jokes about how we look through the pandemic. But let's make it to the other side, man. Everybody's different. So I don't get as upset as I did the first 2 weeks. However, man, let's get it together, bro, because this is ridiculous. You're going outside to do what? Why? What? Put a filter on. Or just don't post a picture during this pandemic. Just post, or better yet, don't even go on social media. Soul search. Get yourself together. Get your funds up. Whatever it is. Start saving. Start realizing where you can cut or streamline the things that you don't need, the finances. Look at the bright side if you can. Again, people are dying, not even from COVID-19, but they got to deal with the reality of, I can't even go to a proper funeral. I can't, you know what I'm trying to say. I can't even give a proper funeral for my loved ones. There's a whole lot going on, and people are out here being selfish and stupid and ignorant and greedy. And I'm not dogging folk who trying to get their money, but I'm dogging you because the reality is some of y'all don't need this money. Y'all just being greedy and trying to be flashy and being ignorant. And what you're doing, like I said before, is putting the rest of us as a whole at risk. So I'm about to go and watch Blackish with all this on. Again, let me specify. I got all the stuff I need right here. But to show you how much I love you guys and how serious this is, I'm standing in solidarity. I can cut my hair anytime. I can shave my face. I can shave my head at any time. But because I know this is important to a lot of us, well, this is important to all of us, but as far as this haircut thing, baby, this thing is not that serious. I ain't got nowhere to be. Our shop is closed. So if y'all ain't got nowhere to be, put on you a nice little... Look at that. Bam. Put on you a nice little hat. That ain't working? Hold up. Bam, go back, put a little Kango on. Come on, Kango, kid. I'm just saying. Have fun with this thing without putting each other at risk, man. Life is too short and life is too valuable. And we've got other work to do on the other side of this. We got to get through this. And we got to get through this together. I know my head look a mess, but guess what? I'm still cute as a motherfucker. Personality's on point. Even if I say so. You know, hey, ain't nobody got to agree with me. But anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to watch Blackish, but I need to get that out there. Stay your asses at home. The sooner y'all stay at home, the sooner we can get back to enjoying life. All right? Peace.